Hare Krishna, I'm Subal Sekha Das from Golden Avatar family. I am a teacher. I have been training kids in different sports and general fitness training. Besides, I teach them English and Bengali. I have been teaching them for last 15 years. As a grown-up man in West Bengal, what I so far observed, also faced by my own life, is men or boys tend to have a lot of unnecessary pressure. People mostly they asked you to grow up quickly. They expected you to grow up quickly because you are a man and you can handle pressure. In early life, like as a boy, they have less time for them to play around, to live life, because your parents or the people surrounded would say, you must study well, you must earn your degrees in order to get a job, especially government job. But boys, they, in general, kids or boys, they tend to want to play, they want to explore. So they hardly can do it because the pressure is immensely there, because they have to become successful, in order to get jobs or any sort of doing business. If you don't earn as a man good amount of money, then you are being criticized, you don't get the facilities. The pressure is so immense that they are always on a rush. You are looking for a good job or good result, then you need to become skilled at it, but nobody teaches the skills. Everybody expect you to become skilled and earn money and or get a big government job, but nobody actually teaches you the skills, and thus they become frustrated. Mostly, like in the school days, they become frustrated or depressed, and then they join in intoxication and bad groups. Proper guide is missing, and they think like, okay, this is cool, I'm just gonna go and get a bottle of alcohol, and that makes me happy. So many men indulge themselves in their 20s, in their early 20s or late 20s, because of the pressure is so much, and they just think like, it doesn't really matter, why should I bother, and they give up. But if in the schools or colleges they have proper infrastructure where actually they learn the skills, learn many languages, learn stability, probably they don't need to go and join quick solutions like earning 200-300 rupees in a day, or just riding a toto where they can earn like 400 rupees, 300 rupees in a day, and spend mostly like 80% of the money to alcohol, because that's fun for them, and the association drags them towards to do those things. Comparison is always there among the families, relatives, society, other people. Even in the school, the teachers would just like, okay, we should all be like the boy who stood first or second. If you are brilliant at studies, then you are very wonderful boy. But if you are good at arts, making things, or even cooking, or different kinds of their hobbies they can live, so nobody really appreciate those things. The teachers, they hardly pay attention to small details of a child who can do maybe a good carpenter, and that's an art, but it's not a valuable because it's not government job. So they think like, okay, government job is the only one thing and I should go for it rather than focus on my life, focus on health. And even after getting government job, what happens? You go to doctor and give a lot of money because you already took a lot of mental stress to become somebody, and then like sacrifice a lot of things, and then like at the age of 35, 40, you're sick, you're badly sick. Also, the parents, they don't really talk about the mental health of the man. You are expected to be strong. You cannot open your emotions because you're a man, and if somebody like broke down and talk about it or say even cry, then that man or boy will be immediately judged because they're like, what are you doing? You're a man, you're supposed to be strong. You're strong. You don't cry. Things like that. It's very, very, very much exist in West Bengal. Unfortunately, this actually the boys, they found shy to open up, and they put those things inside, keep, and until one moment they cannot. Either they go intoxication, or they commit suicide, or they just give up. Now, in all these 15 years, we have this reputation that if any kid, any young boy doesn't listen or doesn't study or doesn't actually focus on anything, then mostly the parents or some people who know us, they bring the boy here. Also, even like if somebody is addicted to anything, like especially marijuana or alcohol, or even just cigarettes, smoking cigarettes, things like that, what we do is when they come here, we talk to them, we show them videos and stuff where they get to see like what are the organs are getting damaged and how it affects their mind and all this. We give them the opportunity where they can stay here and give them a quality association where they can focus on other things, and we put them like in a channeled life, like their energy needed to be diverted and channeled towards goal oriented. Initially it took a while, and some people it takes time to reject, but to be honest, mostly the association you are in, you become that. So they get to feel about the taste of a good association, and when they have a good life, then it's easier for them to see by themselves the differentiate of the association that they were and the association they are in now. They become worthless if they have continued with those association anymore. So this is how we can try. We try our best, and there were quite a number of cases, like few cases where boys came and we helped them out. They get recovered. They started to practice more sports and physical training, and they become stronger at it, and then they are doing good in their lives now. So we have fun sports time where kids can just go and play, and doesn't matter, they don't necessarily have to become professional or anything, they just enjoy the sports. Besides, we have general fitness classes where I myself and there is another trainer, Sudip, we both tend to make them work on them, on their physical training, strength, flexibility, endurance, and everything. So I take part on strength and endurance, where Sudip is taking the part of energy flowing and balance and stretching, all these things. So what I found is, if you are not strong, then in mentally you cannot also take pressure. So as a man, since you have to take all this pressure, you cannot just deny it, this is a fact. So what we can do, okay, let's actually become skilled at taking responsibility. So among the sports, in the sports, you learn all these things. Like if you are playing in a team, then if you tend to score runs, then that's your responsibility, and you don't finish it until you actually complete your task. So those small challenges make them very much take responsibility, how to be a team man, playing. If you are playing in a team where 11 players are playing, and you just can't be like, okay, I am the hero only, but you actually need to be a team man. So sports teaches you all this. Sports teaches you also, like, if today you can lose, but tomorrow you can win. So don't break completely, don't break just because you lose, or just don't go high just because you win, because you never know in life when you're gonna win, when you're gonna lose. So those things, through the sports, kids just automatically absorbs those things. So in this way they become mentally strong and physically strong also, because we train them like how to train all those particular trainings from where they become strong. So we introduce sports and fitness into real life. And I always believe also, like, if you're strong, it's first comes in mind, then it shows in your appearance and body. So when you work out properly, then your mind becomes strong. Also, when your mind becomes strong, you don't go to associate with the bad influences, firstly, and also you live a healthy life. And if you live a healthy life, that's 50% mostly. Even if you don't earn a lot of money, but if you are living healthy life, then you don't need huge amount of money to live. In less, you can live big also. And then we come to study. We try to introduce them discipline in a way that they like it. So suppose you have a bigger goal in life, then you must have small goals to achieve the bigger goal in life. When you have bigger goals and you are working on it, then there is no boredom in life. And in this way, they actually understand, okay, I become disciplined, I get this, and this is amazing. And life becomes positive, life becomes amazing. There is no bigger high than life. So when you are always high in life, you don't need any intoxications. So that's the high of discipline. Besides, we have the granthas, the spiritual books. We study them regularly, and those spiritual books, Srimad Bhagavatam, Jaiva Dharma, those teachings, those lessons from the books itself guide us where we needed to be. It's not where we want to be, where we needed to be. So that's the amazing Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. And if you study even just for 10 minutes, 15 minutes in a day, and if you can grasp and absorb it and meditate on it, even though you are doing so other things in life, doesn't matter, but if those teachings, those lessons are keep reminding in your mind, that's your meditating in it. So this is how we introduce discipline and life among the kids, and then they don't have boredom in life, and they're happy, they're jolly, they're lively. Thank you very much, everybody, those who are supporting us. It really means a lot, and it's actually helping a lot of lives. So thank you very much.